Are you guys ready for your Pluto readings? Because I'm ready to do them. I looked them up yesterday, sat with it all day, and here we are today. And I'm kind of excited about it. This is a 20-year long transformation, you guys. 20 years. That's how slow Pluto is. It takes 20 years to go through a sign. So here's what I do know. I do know that it's going to take about 18 months for it to stay in Aquarius. Like on March 23rd, which is in 10 days, it's going to move into Aquarius. And it's going to stay there for approximately till like the first part of June, first week or so in June. Could be June 11th. So that's what's happening. And then so it stays in there till June, and then it backs back out into Capricorn for a little while, and then goes forward into Aquarius. This takes until 2024 to get there, you know. So it's going to finally settle in 2024. But until then, we're going to notice some changes, some transforming changes in us. And I just kind of wanted to know, like each sign, like where is Pluto at in each sign's like scheme of things, you know what I mean? So the first, we're going to just start at Aries, and I'll read the astrology that I got. And for Aries, it's transforming your vision for the future and the way that you collaborate with others. You might build a new community for yourself. How about that? Build a new community, a new friendship circle, a new tribe. The social groups you belong to will transform as you create new connections and stronger bonds based on shared hopes and dreams. This will help you clarify your personal convictions, allow you to imagine, and perhaps build a world you never thought was possible. Wow, Aries. So I guess you guys are the Emperor energy, so rightfully so that it would be, you know, offering you this opportunity of creating a new vision for yourself. You know, your card is the Emperor, getting shit done, having a goal and making it happen, and I see that happening to you. The first card out here for you, wow. I'm just gonna grab these cards out and then I'm gonna read them, okay? Because this is pretty good. Okay, I see what's going on here. So it looks to me like this Pluto thing, like I say, it's a 20-year cycle. So you might start seeing this happen, you know, in March, April, and May, and then it's going to back into Capricorn. But here's what's going on for you, Aries. I see first card out is King of Swords, getting real honest with yourself, making a decision. This is a really tapped in energy too, so like really working with spirit. I feel like what you're working on is like you want this brand new world. You want to step into a new cycle. That's what we're all doing. And I see you here contemplating it, you know? You're trying to figure out, like, how am I going to do this? This is a card of patience, it's a card of balance, and it's a card of transmuting energy. So what I see happening here is I see some energy that's kind of negative right here. And this is what is coming to an end. You're winding it up. You've got the Five of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and then you've got this 10 of Swords saying, like, this is what's ending. And this worry, this feeling you know, some kind of lack feeling. This is ending with Pluto. Like, I feel like, you know, what did it say? It transforms your vision. You're starting to make new friends. You have a new tribe. You're walking away from people, places, and things that make you feel shitty. What's coming real fast is 10 of Pentacles and success. So, and you're the one making the change, right? You're going in very, very quickly to do it. So I'm going to ask Spirit, like, tell me how this is happening. Like, tell me about the Temperance card. That might be the key here to changing things. It's like, you know, getting balance, body, mind, soul, right? It's understanding that all pieces of you are necessary. Let's see. Whoops. So you're transmuting something that makes you sad. 3 of Swords. This is like, I've had my heart broken. Yeah. And then you start manifesting. You surrender this. Here's the Temperance card. It's like you're walking away from something that broke your heart. You're done with it, you know, and you were very emotional about it. This is something that hurts your feelings, you know. But at the same time, you're actually letting it go. You're actually surrendering it. And then you start to manifest. You start to manifest right away. Like once you surrender this pain. Tell me what that looks like. Okay. So I feel like you start loving on yourself. You start working on self-love. I think you're getting very good at it. Yeah. You're really concentrated here on ending this cycle. Ending some kind of cycle that just didn't serve you anymore. You see her? This is the 5 of Cups. She's dumping it out. This is the World card again. So you're ending some kind of cycle that just left you feel lacking, you know? What you're working on is your own stability. You're working on something and you want stability in your life. Tell me what's happening here. Okay. I feel like there's something being shown to you that you didn't know before about yourself. And it could have something to do with manifesting because this 8 of Wands is here, right? And this is like where she's turning the wands toward herself to manifest things for herself. I feel like this is something that you maybe didn't understand before or something, but what you're manifesting is happiness, joy, abundance. And dude, it's coming. It's definitely coming. You don't see it coming, but it is coming. You're in your own energy, and then a 2 of Cups person comes. So this 2 of Cups person could be directly related to this outcome. You know, like you got the 10 of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the 6 of Swords. You know, you guys could be dealing with an air sign, or you could have air in your chart, you know, somewhere prominent, because there's a lot of action here, and they're from Swords. The King of Swords was the first card out. You know, making decisions, being honest with yourself, owning your own truth. And it's this knowledge that gives you the courage to close out a cycle. It could be a cycle of, you know, a cycle of someone just not having value for you, or like leaving you feeling less than. Maybe they're not honest, right? Maybe they're gossipers. So I feel like you're really logically thinking about that. You're changing. You're just done with it. You're walking away. You're closing the cycle. And right after you close the cycle, in comes the 10 of Pentacles, and it also comes with the 2 of Cups. So that means that there's someone very special coming in for you but it's after you close out this old cycle. I feel like the old cycle is a pattern. Spirit, can you tell me what the pattern looks like here? Okay, it could be about confusion. It could be about someone having a lot of options. Not really, yeah, here comes that King of Swords again. King of Cups, the High Priestess, the Wheel of Fortune. So, I feel like you're really guarded. But here's the thing. I feel like the cycle is you being guarded. The cycle is possibly hooking up with people that just make you an option. I feel like what's happening here is your intuition is your guide. Tell me why the wheel is here. What are you bringing in? You've got the Wheel of Fortune here. I want to know what it's bringing you. Okay. It's bringing you the ending that you seek, the ending that you want. And it's opening up a brand new, like, portal. Kind of like in this world card, right? Like it's a portal. You just have to walk through it. It's like this old cycle ends. It's a cycle of being an option, or someone making you feel like an option, or it's somebody who acts like they're interested and then shuts down. Like they have a guard up and they don't ever really let you in. This could be a cycle that you've been dealing with your whole life. What I'm talking about is like childhood stuff. Maybe your home life didn't feel all that stable when you were little, is kind of what I'm getting. So basically what's happening with this Pluto is you're letting that go. I feel like what's happening and what the the astrology said about it is that your vision for what you want your life to look like is changing with the Pluto, and you're starting to like cut loose these people who have guards up. You're cutting loose people who make you an option. You're actually making a ritual here to end it. You have the 10 of Swords twice. So I feel like you're really working hard on ending a cycle. Like you're tired of it. Like I've lived my whole damn life like this. You're really contemplating it and owning your truth here with this King of Swords. Understanding the truth. Understanding the need to like let these kind of people go. And I feel like what you're doing is you're working on your own stability. You're working on something for yourself. It is your wish fulfillment. It's going to be successful. And I do feel like there's people involved. Lots of people. 10 of Pentacles. You're getting what you want. You're creating it yourself. And you're being blessed and guided and even protected during this transformation that Pluto's bringing. Remember, it's a 20-year thing. So it's going to take a while, but I have a feeling at the end of the 20 years, you're not going to really recognize yourself anymore. It's changing who you are, what you want, and the kind of people that surround you. So let's see who's next. Taurus. Taurus, here's what your astrology, I don't know why I can't think of the word astrology today. I'm going to write it down so I don't forget it again. Here's your astrology, Taurus. Your career in public life will take on a new intensity. Get ready to level up professionally and take ownership of your ability to shine. Pluto takes the next 2 decades, transforming your image and lifelong legacy. Expect to do some deep digging when it comes to honing your inner authority. What's always held you back from standing tall and taking charge of your path? It might not be easy, but Pluto will set your ambitions on fire, inspiring you to charge forward on your long-term goals with unshakable focus. Taurus, that's a lot. So, it's your career. Moving through your career house. Something huge is changing about your image, about your legacy. So let's see how that's going to work. Spirit, how is Pluto going to transform things for Taurus with the Pluto going into Aquarius? Tell me how this looks. Cards, what's this look like for them? Thank you, angels, spirits, guides, ancestors. Okay, so the first one, okay, so you basically are going to know your value here through this. I feel like that's the very first thing. You know, you've got the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. You know, so Queen of Pentacles, she knows who she is. She knows how valuable she is. And the Nine of Pentacles is about knowing your value, but also it's about having a connection with spirit and like realizing how big that is. I do see a transformation coming. It has to do with something like that you're overthinking about. Like spirit is going like, yeah, that's got to go. This overthinking, yeah. This inability to make decisions. This is what's transforming. I feel like your confidence is going up, up, up. And this like overthinking and like, oh, I don't know, I don't want to make a decision. That's ending. It's ending, yeah. Your intuition is getting a lot better. Like you're hearing, you're seeing, you're following it. This is what's going to get you to this Queen of Pentacles. It's like listening to that inner voice, right? I feel like there's something transforming here. Like huge tower moment and then Eight of Cups. So like, you know, something that you maybe thought was, you know, stable comes crumbling down, tower, and then you walk away. This is something that you overthink about. This is something that's a burden, but it's also something that needs to be done. And the Queen of Swords is here to do it. Spirit is giving you this energy in order for you to like take your heart out of this matter. And since this is about your career and your public life, like I feel like you're going to be cutting out a whole bunch of shit. It's like you have new eyes here, you know? And then this is when, once you cut all that stuff out, this is when all this stuff happens. Because what's happening is your intuition is amping up here. You're getting huge intuitive hits, Ace of Swords, truth, coming in right into your crown chakra, downloads of something. And then an offer. There's a new beginning, pentacle-wise, like a new way to make your money. And I feel like it's you doing it, right? Because you're leveling up. You are leveling up. You're walking away from shit that doesn't serve you. You know, something that's been a heavy burden. And whatever this new thing is, like, it's so beautiful. Look at it. Look at these two cards. Like all those pentacles, all that happiness, all that assuredness, you know? And it is you too, Taurus. You are a pentacle, so rightfully so, being the queen, right? Well, that's the energy that you're going to wear through this energy. This is the energy that Pluto is bringing you if you want it, you know? Yeah, I see success here. This is a Six of Wands. This could be like fame, you know, getting famous. Um, it could be about actually going back to school, learning something different, like changing your what you do, right? And I see an offer. I also feel like the Three of Pentacles is about someone coming in and like liking what you do and saying like, hey, can I work with you? You're so cool. And it's also got a heavy angel energy around it, you know, like these, it's the angels that are guiding you, you know, they're the ones giving you the courage, the understanding that what you do has so much value. Yeah, you're feeling very loved here. You're feeling very loved. And I mean, this Ten of Cups is definitely about a happily ever after. So go ahead and take that meaning, you know, that whatever this is going to be very happily ever after. But I feel like even more than that, I feel like you're connecting so deeply with spirit through this Pluto thing. Like it's relieving you of some stuff that is just bogging you down and bringing in all this light and all this positive energy, you know? It's like it's trading you energies from like being scared and burdened and, you know, not happy with where you are. It's changing it and you're suddenly like 10 cups of love. Spirit is saying like that's what this is all about, is transmuting energy. So that's what Pluto is about. It's about letting go of the old and diving toward the new. Let me show you this death card. I love this one. It's almost like you're shedding this layer that you had around you and you're diving toward the light. It's going to be a brand new world there. You want to know what that jacket is? You want to know what it is that you have to let go of? Like this overthinking. You know, like Eight of Swords, Two of Swords, Ten of Wands, Tower moments, and even Eight of Cups. Like this could be about someone walking away from you, you know, or it's about you walking away from somebody or something. I feel this has to do with your work. And I feel like you're ready for a change, and that's what's happening. You do have spirit support behind you. Whatever this move is, whatever this is, you are totally aligned to do it. The Chariot is here. Fast movement, alignment, body, mind, soul. Victory, you know. So you have that twice here. Six of Swords and the Chariot. This is really going to be good for you. I also see the King of Pentacles here, so there's a vibe match. So there could be even love coming in with this big change. Like this might be part of your soul tribe, you know. Here's what I'm looking at is with this King of Pentacles. He's got a giant dog sitting by him, a library behind him, like in his surroundings. I feel like this is a loyal person and knowledgeable, smart, and secure. Like the King of Pentacles is always someone that is stable. So you very well could have someone coming in that's part of your soul tribe. And like I said, this is soul led. Look at that. This is your soul, finally. You finally surrender and you let it take the lead, and it's taking you to 10 cups. It's taking you to fame. It's taking you to the happily ever after, right? New huge awakenings, new abilities, right? Your vibe is raising. I feel like also another added bonus to what's going on here is I also feel like there's love coming in with this. This is you that's attracting it with your new vibration, Taurus. Because whatever's happening here, I mean, you're letting go of all this negative and you're being filled with like nothing but happiness all around you. And so your vibe's going to be happy and it's going to attract like vibe. So that's pretty exciting. I actually really like that message for you, Gemini. Okay. Gemini, here's your astrology. An overhaul of your personal belief system, exploring new realms of thought and experience. Faraway travels or higher education can bring revelations. Embrace your transformation by continually broadening your horizons and pushing past your comfort zone. You'll be challenged to question your beliefs and rebuild your own personal set of ethics. Spiritual and mental struggles feel like a crisis of faith, but ultimately, they will align you with a more authentic philosophy of life. So, this is going to change your whole belief system. Well, Gemini, that's kind of exciting. And I would say it's probably exciting for all Geminis because we are such thinkers. That's all we want to do is think. Well, that's all I want to do. I want to think of all the possibilities of what could be. I want to try every single belief on like a beautiful hat and wear it around and see how it feels. If it makes me feel good, I try and keep it on for a while. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Gemini spirit, with their philosophies of life, and the Pluto. Pluto going into Aquarius. Show me in tarot what this is looking like for Gemini. Why do I always say it like that? Gemini. Yeah, I kind of see like a lot of new ideas, a lot of new, yeah, hat trying on in a way, right? And I see a lot of like having to let go of some stuff, which kind of is the way it goes, right? Especially if it's ideas that just aren't working for you anymore. Yeah. Here's the thing. I get this heavy energy here. Like there's something else. Like I'm talking about Pluto, and it's talking about like the overall energy is a broken heart. Like you're broken, really broken, crying, your heart's broken. I see you trying to let it go, like trying to stop grieving, but your very first energy out here is this one, Five of Pentacles. This is like not feeling like you're enough, not feeling like you want to move. Like, I feel like you're in a pretty dark place for some reason. But I do see new information coming out that's going to make you feel free. Like you are doing some research on some stuff. Like, I think it's about whatever it is that, you know, puts you in that five. I'm going to clarify with a different deck. Like, why is that Five of Pentacles here for Gemini? Like, what happened? Something wasn't fair, not equal give and take. Six of Pentacles. This could have been a love situation. Yeah, it could have been. You're standing here waiting because you thought it was like the Two of Cups is what I feel like. But then you get this new information. You're not sure what to do about it, but you just are trying to let something go, like an idea that you had. It does give you freedom. And I feel like it helps you understand, I don't know, like maybe you understand a new gift that you have, Queen of Wands. She's got fire in her hands, so I don't know what that means for you, but I feel like the Queen of Wands she's about confidence for sure, but in this card, she just really looks magical too, you know? Like she is definitely got some kind of fire in her hands that she's playing with. She's happy about it, you know? So there was a tower moment here for this 5 that I've been shuffling about. So there was a tower moment with the 6 of Pentacles. So this is was a karmic contract. Maybe you felt like it was more than that, like, because the 2 of Cups is here. So maybe you thought this was like a happy forever kind of thing. I do see that you've been waiting for a while with the 3 of Wands. Like it happened and you've been sitting here sad. And you're just kind of waiting, like, maybe they'll come back. They were so special, how could they not? So, I feel like, honestly, that's one of the things you're going to have to let go of here over this Pluto. It's got some kind of... You want to know what I feel like, just like right off the cuff? I feel like maybe some of you were raised in a time where the man that you get to be with, or the person that you marry, is what defines you. And if you don't have one, then it somehow makes you less. And I feel like this is the belief that needs to be let go of for you. Like, you know, this is about beliefs and about philosophies of life, and it's very much tangled up with love. 2 of Cups, how you see it, what you think it is. Anyway, I see you learning some new shit, so let's ask about that. What are you learning in the Page of Swords? What are you learning there, Gemini? 8 of Swords. So you're overthinking about something. Yeah. I feel like this pain or whatever really has you... You're learning, okay, you're learning about accepting something and then closing out a chapter. You're working real hard on it here, you know? Like, you're investigating it with the Page of Swords. You're doing research, like, how can I let go? What does that mean? You're learning, digging deeper. And that's your goal, is that you want to let things go. You want to let go of some kind of old idea. And I kind of feel like for some of you, it is about having another person be the value that you seek, you know? You know, Gemini, you have 3 2s here, 2, 2, 2, which might mean something to you. But what it means to me is, like, you are really at a crossroads here. You know, this is a place in your life where, honestly, you can change your path. You know, it's just that you kind of have to decide where you want to go, you know? And I feel like it's super important that you let go of these ideas, because here's what I'm feeling like. I feel like you've had more than one relationship where it didn't work out and it left you feeling shitty. 5 of Pentacles. And what happens is, a lot of times we'll just go on to the next person. We'll just start dating someone else right away. And what happens is we get the same person with a different face, you know, but the same fucking scenario, you know. And there you are again in the 5 of Pentacles. You know, look at how miserable she is. I mean, she's sitting here. There's a key, you know, but she's sitting here, like, crying. There's a brand new world on the other side of this door, but she doesn't even want to look. You know, she just doesn't fucking want to look. Because she's just stuck here, like with the tower, and what happened, and why does this always happen to me, right? Tell me what this Page of Wands is here for, because I feel like this is the card of freedom. So let me see how you're going to get that. Where's this come from? This Page of Wands. It could be once you you know, accept what happened, right? This is what gives you the power, this Page of Wands, some kind of new, I don't know, it's a spark, it's a new path, it's a new piece of information, possibly about your own divinity. This is the Emperor. This is strength. This is like climbing just already to the top. He's all 4 kings in one. So you've been through a lot to get to this Emperor energy, and you're here. This is where you take over your own life and you make decisions and you go for it. 3 of Wands. You're waiting for the exact move, exact minute to make your move here. Tell me what is happening here. Yeah, so this is an angel offering you some sort of a gift here on this 3. So there's 2 3s, 3 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles. This is, angels are helping you here with this for sure. And what you're trying to decide, you could be a little bit confused, but it is definitely about love, right? So I see the 10 of Swords, I see the 7 of Cups, and then I see the Lovers. So there is a decision here that you have to make. And I think, tell me what, why is the Lovers here? I think you're confused about what the Lovers is. Yeah, because here's another 5 of Pentacles. And yeah, this is about you kind of trying to hang on to this 5 of Pentacles energy, right? You're just in that. You're really feeling like not enough. That's why all these angels are here to help you. Tell me what the 2 is. The 2 of Cups. What is that, Spirit? This could be you finding your own, like your own soul peace. Like connecting in with your own soul, and for the, you know, first time on this level, and you're like, oh, this soul of mine, wow, show me who this is, with the 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups again. 2 of Cups is clarifying 2 of Cups. This is a soul friend. It could be an air sign. Who am I talking to? Gemini. It could be you. King of Swords. So maybe you getting this energy of understanding all the knowledge you really have inside of you. You know, I mean, I don't know if you believe in it or not, but you have access to every single thing you've ever done in every life. It's in the Akashic records, and we all have access to it through our own DNA, through our own soul connection, you know? And I feel like here is where you're kind of learning that, and things are starting to change, because Knight of Swords, this is you, and you are finally making a decision. 2 of Wands, and this 2 of Wands is about you. This is about investing in yourself. So this lady took all of her money and spent it on craft making stuff. And then she went home and she did it all, and then she loaded it all in this truck, and it's going off to a festival or something. And she invested in herself. So I feel like there is a moment in time here where maybe your higher self comes out and says, we're going to make a change, you know, and it's going to happen quick because you have a lot to offer. 2, you have so many 2s, you guys. decisions, right? So tell me about this 2 of Pentacles here in the center. So this is kind of your central energy. It's like, I don't know, like light and dark. It's like, you know, your soul's calling you to do something. Your human 3D life is calling you to do something else, and you're kind of like wobbling around in it. You don't know what to do, right? Yeah, you have to make a decision. 2 of Pentacles. So this 2 of Pentacles is about what to do, you know, because I feel like what is happening here is you're going to get stable on your own, like feel your own stability here with the King of Pentacles, right? And it's in that energy where you're very stable and you realize that the people that you've been hanging out with are, you know, shady. And you're like, I gotta let that go. I gotta let that go, because these people that do that end up breaking my heart every single time, you know? I gotta walk away from it. It's time to walk away from it. That's the decision you're making. I feel like you're going down a new path. Here's where it's taking you eventually. Like success and 10 of Cups. But it's all about you letting go of the 5 of Cups, the 5 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Swords, right? All the pain, all the worry, all the grief. Look at this 3. Do you see how freaking sad that girl is? She just like crying so hard. That's all changing over Pluto. You're letting kind of these old beliefs go. Let me see what these, show me what's attached to this 5 of Cups and the 3 of Swords. Just one card. Show me what it is. Yeah, it's somebody about love. King of Cups. So it's somebody you love. King and Queen of Cups. God dang it. And yeah, 9 of Wands. This is the thing, like, you know, you get into these situations where they feel like they're not fair, and then you get stuck a little bit. You know, you get stuck in the energy, and then you get really guarded, and you're like, I don't want to let anybody in. But there's this transmuting energy card here, and it is changing. Like the way, I don't know, I think it's the way you see love situations that's going to change. Your philosophy of love is going to change, for one thing. Because I feel like over here, this is where you're getting it, you know. You are going to have some sort of success in love here. I think it could have something to do with you being an emperor and kind of taking charge, you know, and letting go. Look who's here. The Empress is here when I was going to clarify the Queen of Wands. So you definitely have something like magical coming. You could have really like divine balance coming, because you have the Emperor, Empress. That could be you all inside yourself, Gemini. Balancing your feminine, masculine side like you never have before, you know, and what you can make happen with those energies. Your vibration's raising here, it tells me. Spirit's guiding you to do that. Tell me what the Empress and Emperor are doing together here. It looks like some sort of going down a new path. You're manifesting, finding a lot of powers. I think there's a new beginning here. Yeah, oh, divine timing. So there could be someone really special coming in that's a divine timing person, right? Emperor, Empress. Tell me, why is the wheel here? What's happening with the wheel? Could just be saying like it's time, like this is what Pluto's doing for you. I feel what's happening is someone is coming back from the past here. It's someone that you already let go of, you know. It's somebody maybe that treated you like an option. It's one of those people that gave you the tower moment, that made you, you know, sit there by the door and not look at the key. It's somebody from one like that, and they're coming back. And there's a 7 of Pentacles here saying like the choice is yours. You know, this is a divine connection, and it's also divine timing. I feel like it's also clarifying this Page of Wands, which is about freedom, you know. So I think you have a new beginning if you want it in love. I do see success in 10 of Cups. I see you even manifesting it yourself. Who's the Emperor? The Emperor is your Ten of Pentacles. Okay. So I think the philosophy that you're changing is about love, and like it's more about you thinking that someone else has to define you. I remember when I was in school, you know, when I was in school old, like I went to college and graduated when I was 50. So I was old, but I can remember one time, lots of times really, you're sitting in the class and like I haven't been in college ever before, right? And I haven't been in school for like, I don't even know, way too long. And I'm sitting there and they ask, you know, to tell who you are, like introduce yourself and tell me a little bit about yourself. It's basically like you're there. And I can remember like, I'm saying like, I'm Tina, I'm a mom and a grandma and a gardener. Like those were the things that I used to define myself. You know what I mean? If I had been married, I'm pretty sure married would have been the first thing that I would have mentioned. You know what I mean? Like, it's funny how we define ourselves. And I feel like, Gemini, I feel like the way you have been defining yourself is one of the things that's going to change through the Pluto thing. Because I feel like there's a lot of people who grew up thinking like if you didn't have a husband, you were nothing. Like, you didn't matter. You have nothing on your own, but it's just so not true. So I feel like it could have something to do with that philosophy of life, but it could be about any philosophy, you know. But I do see that one showing its face today. Cancer is next. So it says you are transforming your ability to set with uncomfortable truths and be vulnerable about your desires, which give your relationships more depth. The skeletons in your closets are being swept out into the open. By the end of this transit, you'll look at them without a second thought. While dealing with this fear, you will become very strong. It will be intense, but you'll end up feeling lighter because of it. Skeletons out of the closet for Cancer. So what's transforming is your ability to sit with your own truth, you know? That's pretty big, right? Don't overthink it. Look when I split the deck. Heartbreak and fear. Okay, so Cancer. We've got some skeletons coming out of the closet over the next 20 years. That's just great, right? What's happening though is you're learning to like just accept it. Like, hey, it's who I am. It's part of my soul path. I'm not ashamed. Like, got me here. My soul wanted to experience it. So who can judge that? I mean, and why do you care, right? I feel like that's the thing. Like I feel like you're gonna like let loose of worrying about what other people think, right? Spirits, angels, guides, thank you so much for your advice today. Can you give me some messages for Cancer? Okay, so you have a new beginning coming. I feel like you have a new idea coming. Wheel of Fortune's here. Justice is here. Wow. So something... You're seeing the silver lining on maybe all of the mistakes, and maybe that's what the Ace of Wands is about. Like, you're being shown, like, every mistake you made had a purpose. Like, even if you feel ashamed about it, don't. It was part of your plan. Let it go. Five of Cups. This is all about spirit movement. Eight of Wands. I feel like you're going to have a lot of incoming messages from Spirit. That's what the Eight of Wands is about. It's about them honed in on you, showing you stuff that you didn't know. And I mean, it's time because the wheel is here, right? So let's see here. Let me see some more tarot. Yeah, and there's even like something here, like feeling like you missed an opportunity. It's talking about it. I feel like it's been a heavy burden on you. It's been something that you've thought about for a long time, and you feel like you missed an opportunity with someone who possibly was an emperor. So like this could be about a job, or it could be about love, or a father, or something like that. You feel like you made a mistake, you know? Can you give me 1 second? Hi, sorry. Okay. So, Cancer. So here's the thing. So I feel like you're feeling kind of shitty about one specific thing, and it's about a decision that you made, and I feel like you missed an opportunity. I feel like you've been carrying this around for a while. Like this could be, you know, anything, like a job or whatever, right? It's got something to do with a tower moment, a new beginning. Maybe you turned someone down, you know? I feel like Spirit's going to show you why. Like, show you why these things happen. Like, tell me what the Ace of Wands is, Spirit, here. Like, this is like a new epiphany, like learning something new, right? Ace of Wands. You're getting a new epiphany about a person, right? Someone that you thought was your wish fulfillment. This could even be like an offer, right? They're coming in really fast. I feel like you know, at one time this was your wish fulfillment. They do have dark energy attached to them. And I feel like it's got something to do with wands, like, because the Knight of Wands is here. So you got the Knight of Swords coming in super fast. Like, just coming in, making you an offer. And here's you going like, I don't know, Seven of Pentacles. Should I stay or should I go? And then here comes this Knight of Wands and the Devil card. The reason that you're wondering if this person should come in or you should give them any more time is because maybe they just made you an option, or like just stayed a minute and you were like, man, I had so much invested in that in my heart. I don't know if I want to do it again. So then here comes the Justice card. What's that all about? I feel like you're like slowly letting go of people, places, and things that make you an option or that have dark energy around them. I feel like you're cutting them out, you know, King of Swords. Like, you know, I remember the last time. And I'm not interested in your offer, man. I'm going my own way. I'm going my own way. The battle wagon, that's the Chariot. And I feel like you're the one leading with love now. Now, does this have to do with, you know, like this person? I don't think so. It's about you being happy because you cut out that kind of toxicity, you know? And so now you're just happy. Like you let them go. You're like, you turn this person down. Or, you know what I mean? You're turning this person down. You're dumping out the love. You're walking away. All those things. So something huge, like big wake up call for you. So tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. It's the Empress here, right above the energy, right above the Emperor. The Emperor is here too. So you have two Emperors and an Empress. So there's a divine timing thing here about the Emperor and the Empress. I think they're coming in for you. This could mean that this person has changed their vibration, raised their vibration, and I think before they just wanted to be single, but the Nine of Pentacles is upside down. So it's very possible this person really has changed, really has raised their vibe. But I see you going like, I don't think so. Tell me about the Five of Cups. This is like you kind of accepting it. Like it's not easy, but I see you kind of letting it go. Tell me what's happening in the Five of Cups. What are they letting go? This is the Wheel of Fortune coming out too. So the Wheel of Fortune is coming out saying Emperor, Empress, this person doesn't want to be single anymore. They're making you a new offer. They've been doing some deep diving and they have raised their vibration. But this divine timing says you're not going to do it. Like this could be the thing. You know what I mean? Like you're like, no. The Wheel of Fortune says I have something better than you. You fucked me over before. No hard feelings, but Eight of Wands, Spirit, tell me why the Eight of Wands is here for Cancer. This is a crazy reading. The Eight of Wands is here because there's a new beginning. This is what the Eight of Wands is bringing you in. They're letting you see the justice, the sunshine, and the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like this is you just like understanding things a little bit different, going down a new path. Spirit's showing it to you. It's a path that leads to abundance. And I feel like, you know, you walking away from that offer, that situation, standing up for yourself, like, no. I've already been down that road. I don't want to go down it again. Why is the Emperor here? This could be you just like standing up, taking charge of your very own life, right? Okay. So now they're telling me about the Emperor, and I think the Emperor is the one coming back. And it's the one that you're rejecting, and I'll tell you why. Because I feel like this is the one that makes you feel like maybe you shouldn't have missed that opportunity. Like you feel like, damn, they walked away from me. But this Five of Swords is coming out here, which tells me what really happened is they didn't show you any value. You know? They don't have any value for what you do or what you think. And so you fucking walked away, you know? And you will walk away again. They're coming back. But I don't think you're having anything to do with them. So This could be your skeleton, is this person coming back. It's someone you really felt like you had a missed opportunity with, you know. It's something I think you've been carrying around for a long time, like, damn, you've wanted a new beginning, right? But what I see happening here is, like, what this bottom row is telling me is, like, there's a chance for, like, this new start for you that doesn't have anything to do with anyone else. It has to do with just you and doing something that you love. And I see you doing it. First of all, there's the Hangman card. So there could be a moment or two in time. Now, remember, this is a 20-year Pluto cycle. So, you know, over the next 20 years, I feel like there might be moments where you really have to take a time out and look at it from other people's perspectives, you know? And mainly, I feel like it's about looking at it from your soul's perspective, Hangman's card. But it does sometimes feel like you're stuck. But what you're really doing is reframing your thoughts, you know? And I think you're doing something really fun while you're waiting, like while you're thinking about it. You know, like you're actually channeling the energy into maybe painting or something. I feel like there's a lot of grounding going on here too. And I feel like it's in this place where you actually, I mean, you start to love yourself. I feel like it's in this Four of Swords where you're like healing up and you're kind of maybe you're going back thinking about all of the things that you've had in your life, all the things that you've done, you know. And I think instead of feeling like the skeleton that comes out of this closet is like the worst thing that could happen, I feel like it's almost the thing that sets you free inside of yourself, like understanding the divinity of the plan, your soul plan, right? Because what I see you contemplating is all the pain. You know, you've been through a lot of pain. And I think when you're in the Hangman's card and you're painting and you're connecting with nature, I think you're getting like this really good feedback about how awesome your soul is. Have you ever really thought about some of the stuff that you've been through? Big tower moments that were planned to change your path? I mean, they happen all the way through our life. And then we're at this place where we make a new decision. Maybe it moves us to a new town. Maybe it changes our job, whatever. But I feel like what you're doing is putting all of those pieces together and you're letting go of any kind of shame that you had about in your past. Like, and it could be about this emperor. Because I feel like there's a lot of, I don't know. I feel like you're angry with yourself on some level. Do you feel like you did something wrong to fuck up this relationship? And it's just not true. And I feel like what you're learning through this whole thing is that it was the plan. And I think that's why you're falling in love with your soul. You're falling in love with the plan. You're falling in love with your soul. And I feel like they're showing you like the good that comes out of it. And that's what makes you understand it. It's what makes you see yourself different. I mean, it's what ignites your third eye. I mean, it connects you with your higher self. And your higher self is showing you all this stuff. Like, you didn't do anything wrong. Don't feel shame. You know, this was my plan. Like, God, you know, look at what happened next after that. Look what happened next after that. You know? So that's what I think is happening for you, Cancer. Leo. Okay, Leo. So this is yours. Is your astrology says a new journey through relationships. Prepare to shift your expectations of yourself and others. People around you become a mirror to you, revealing the things you try to hide about yourself. Instead of running from these interpersonal reflections. Use them to work on yourself and become more authentic in your partnerships. It's time to leave your power hungry love games in the past and start dismantling the control issues that are keeping you from having the deep, life-changing connections you deserve. Wow. Leo, this is going on in your relationships house. 20 years of transformation. It's going to change the way you see yourself and other people around you. So let's see what that looks like in the tarot, Spirit. Can you tell me what this looks like for Leo over the next, like Pluto and Aquarius, next 20 years? Show me what this looks like in the long haul. Okay. Okay, so the first card out here for you on this spread is the Six of Pentacles. This is about equal give and take, right? And then the Empress card comes out, and then the Eight of Cups. The Ace of Wands, the Three of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and then the Chariot, the Three of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. Your center energy is Three of Swords. Super sad. It's a broken heart. It is about a soul friend. It's a Two of Cups relationship. So this is what's, you know, going on with you right now. Like you're, or will be over the next 20 years, right? That's what we're checking on. It is about love. It's about a new cup of love. It's about 10 cups of love. It's about having success. Okay. So that's the center issue, is about love, and it's about a broken heart. And that's pretty much what the astrology said, you know, like this is all about your relationship. So the first card is the Six of Pentacles. It's about equal give and take. So I feel like there's some kind of lesson to be learned there. By practicing equal give and take, I feel like it's going to change a lot of the way you see things, you know. I feel like this is what might bring the transformation. It's just practicing that equal give and take. Like if you, just anyone that you're in contact, it doesn't necessarily have to be a lover, but anyone, always treat them fairly, you know. Don't take more than you give, you know. That kind of thing is happening, I feel like. Why is the Empress here? This could be about a mom. It could be about a wife. It could be about, you know, someone with earth energy. Five of Wands. This is about like learning to work with people, learning to cooperate with people, right? Instead of arguing and fighting. Like it's learning to just make beautiful music with someone by cooperating. Tell me what the Eight of Cups is. Why are you walking away? What are you walking away from? Okay, so I feel like maybe in the past, I feel like in relationships, maybe you've been waiting a long time, and I think you're tired of it. Like you've been expecting someone to come in, you're waiting for it, and you're tired of waiting, and you just walk away because it makes you feel off balance. You're like, where are you? So I feel like you're finally giving up. I feel like you get clarity on this, like, oh, this isn't going to work out. And then you have this Ace of Wands, which is like a passionate idea or a new beginning. Tell me what's happening for Leo here with the Ace of Wands. I feel like you have this clarity coming in, or like a new idea, and it really shocks you. I don't think you see it coming. It is an offer of love, and I feel like it can be successful because the Chariot is here, right? But then the next card is that Three of Swords, Two of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. So someone could be coming back. Seven of Pentacles. Should I stay or should I go? You're being offered something. Love from an Empress. She's out here again. Wow. Okay, Leo, so your Empress is coming twice to work with you, unless you are indeed the Empress, which could be. Because you have the Queen of Pentacles and then two Empress cards, which is telling me, like, you've got some really stable earth energy. Like, you might just know already, right? Because I see the Chariot here. I see you going somewhere. I also see you working together with someone, and it's giving you stability. Tell me what the Chariot's doing here, Spirit. What's the Chariot doing here for Leo? The Lord of the Shadows, the Death card. Something transforming very quickly for you. What is it? You're finding the justice. I feel like, yeah, and it's you yourself that's changing. I feel like there's a transformation coming inside of you. And I think it's because you realize who you really are. See, a new journey through relationships. Prepare to shift your expectations of yourself and others. People around you become a mirror to you, revealing the things you try to hide about yourself. Instead of running from these interpersonal reflections, use them to work on yourself and become more authentic in your partnerships. It's time to leave your power-hungry love games in the past and start dismantling the control issues that are keeping you from having the deep, life-changing connections you deserve. That's why all this stuff is coming in. Like, you're going to be introduced into, like, the equal give and take, the power of the Earth Mother, the Two of Cups. You know, you could be having a ton of relationships over the next 20 years is what it kind of looks like. Three of Pentacles, Six of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles, and a reunion. So you could be, like, at some point too, like, having a reunion with somebody that you used to be with, right? They're coming back. So I feel like you're going to have a few redos. And each one of these relationships are going to change something for you. I see you getting in alignment. You got the Chariot 2 times, once right after the other, like in this section over here. And I do see all of this stuff happening is raising your vibration. I do see a match here that matches you, and it's the King and Queen of Swords. Here you are in your own reading, Leo, with the Strength card. So I think, like, over the next 20 years, you're going to have quite a few relationships. And I think each one of them is going to show you something different about yourself. I don't think this is going to be easy, but it's going to help you transmute your own energy and raise your own vibration. You know, you're letting go of some old ideas, some old, like, I don't like this Five of Wands. You know, Five of Wands can be struggle, but it can also be like learning how to cooperate. And so, you know, maybe you'll see something, I don't know, there's an Empress here twice. So I feel like there is someone that is a divine match for you, but I feel like you have to learn how to cooperate, learn how to equal give and take, and listen to the guidance being offered to you from spirit, because it's all over this spread, right? So 20 years of being learning from other people, mirroring you. They're going to shape the way what you expect even from yourself, and what you expect from a relationship. So your relationship ideas are changing over the Pluto movement into Aquarius. That's kind of exciting. Okay. Let's see who's next. Virgo. Okay, Virgo, let's see what's going on with you. This is in your work and wellness sector. So it's a journey of self-transformation through day-to-day habits. Your schedule and routine will change and help you create a new groove. Your productivity brings power. You may have to release old habits and get to the root of behaviors that keep you in an unhealthy cycle. At the end, you'll feel like the master of your own reality. I like that. I like that, Virgo. I did have someone say that to me one time. I'm the master of my own destiny. I'm like, yeah, you are. There's no shoulda, woulda, coulda, right? Okay, so let's get some messages for Virgo here. This is about your day-to-day habits and your routine changing to help you. Show me what this looks like, Spirit, for Virgo with the Pluto movement. Okay, so the first card out is the Seven of Swords and then the Page of Swords. I feel like the Seven of Swords can be a lot of things. I feel like what it's saying in this particular reading is that it's time to do what's best for yourself. You know, you need to put yourself first. I see you doing some kind of like learning. I feel like you're researching something, you know, researching something. Okay. I see angelic help here too. And I do see you like being victorious, a winner, possibly even like famous for some reason. So you're investigating something here with the Page of Swords. You're like trying to learn new information about something. I also see you like really getting aligned with your higher self, and then getting a great idea and just kind of going head on into it. Like you're just certain, you know, like, yeah, this is where I want to go. There's something about waiting for the perfect time here. I do feel like you got some burdens that you're carrying around with you that might need to be let go of. I do feel like Spirit is going to help you with that, and you will be successful and victorious in it, Virgo. So this is about work and wellness. So it's about your own health even. So the very first card, Seven of Swords, and the advice is do what's best for yourself. Like you need to put yourself first all the time. You know, you need to do what's best for you. And I know people say it's selfish, but it's just really not. This life that you're living is about you. It's about your soul. So, and your soul path. So I feel like that what's happening is like, I feel like Spirit is saying like, you got to do what's best for you now. So tell me what the Seven of Swords is here for Virgo. Okay, so it's gaining balance in your life, you know, and getting lined up. The Chariot is here again. So yeah, it's about doing what's best for yourself and your spiritual growth, you know, like choosing you and choosing to do what your very own soul wants you to do, right? So it's your day-to-day habits, your schedule, your routine. Okay, so tell me what you're learning here in the Page of Swords. It's like you're researching something. It could be about a situation, a love situation, I feel like. It could be about someone, you know, that loved you or did love you, or you love them. But there's something about it, like they didn't have a lot of value for you, Five of Swords. And so Queen of Swords comes out and says, off with your head, done. You can't hang out with me. You've proven to me that you don't even have value for me. Get the fuck out. That's the Queen of Swords. And she's saying it to the King of Cups. You know? You can't, that isn't love. If you don't have value for me, that isn't love, right? So that's the first thing that you're doing for yourself. You're putting yourself first and you're saying to yourself, hi, Amanda. So this is a reading for Pluto. So it's really like a 20-year long thing, you know? Like it's taking a long, it's going to take a long time. It takes 20 years for Pluto to get through a sign. But what I feel like is like what's happening is when you cut this person loose, it gives you some sort of freedom. Like it sets you free. And it also like is showing you abundance, right? So the first thing that you do that makes you feel better is you cut out people who don't have value for you. And it doesn't fucking matter who it is. Okay. And then you get this, so Ace of Wands. It's like a new beginning. It's like a good idea. It's like third eye blowing up with cool new epiphanies, right? Yeah, Ace of Wands, clarifying the Ace of Wands. That's kind of fun. What's the Ace of Wands telling me? So it could be about a new beginning here. Self-transformation. All right. Virgo. Okay, so I feel like you're learning something new here about a situation. Six of Cups. This is a situation you've been crying about for a while. Nine of Swords. Like this is something that keeps you awake at night. It could be like a childhood friend, it could be an old lover, it could be a child of yours, right? I feel like what you want is healing from that, because you feel like it's a soul friend. What are you telling them about this? This is the burden. This is what you're overthinking. And so what are they learning from? How are you going to turn this around? I think what's happening is you're just kind of like I think you're changing the way you do things, right? Because I feel like this Ace of Wands kind of lights something new up inside of you. And you've been dealing with some pretty negative emotions here, like overthinking, like something that's a real burden, right? Um, and it could be something even that you wanted to have happen, right? Because it's a Two of Cups. It's a soul friend. Tell me why that Knight of Cups is here. So, sometimes I feel like the Knight of Cups is a message of leading with love, you know? Like, it's a message of you leading with love. Let me see what's here. Clarify the moon, Spirit. What don't you see here? Like, this can be like illusions. This can be, right? Okay. I feel like you're still pretty guarded. And you don't really realize it. I don't think you're... I feel like you've had a hard time moving forward because of your emotions, you know? Like, hard time making a decision. Hard time choosing yourself. But it's gonna change. Like, it's gonna change real fast. I do feel like it has something to do with surrendering, you know, because the Queen of Cups is here. This is something really emotional. It's a memory or something. So I feel like you are manifesting here and like kind of learning. This might be what you're working on too, is like on the DL, you know, learning about how powerful you are, the powers that lie inside you and your soul, right? I feel like you're starting to manifest. You're starting to play around with it because you are getting like this alignment and like this illumination with the sun, you know, like you're seeing bigger. You're seeing your soul bigger. What it ends up doing is like you're ending up here, successful, possibly famous for something that you are doing here. Tell me about the Ten of Wands. Here's what I think it's saying, Virgo. I feel like there's been something that you've been carrying around for a really long time. And I think it's stopped you from making huge, like, changes in yourself, in your life, right? But I feel like what's happening here is with this Pluto is it's changing that cycle. Like this cycle of burden is ending, like it's over. Like you've learned all your lessons, the world is here. And what comes after the world is your own energy, King of Pentacles, right? Virgo, yeah. So you're ending this cycle of the way you used to do things, you know? And I think that when it's talking about health and wellness, I think it's talking about your mental health, you know? Like there's a lot of sadness in this reading. There's a lot of overthinking, which tells me like there could be like depression or anxiety, mental illness of any kind. I see sleepless nights. There's a lot of stuff here, and that's what's transforming for you, Virgo, is the way you care for yourself. And it's just like that's what Spirit is doing with Pluto for you, is it's like turning around the way you see yourself, the way you take care of yourself. I do feel like there's some kind of like higher realm taking care of you here with this Three of Pentacles, offering you something, or you know, showing you a new perspective, right? Giving you like the look from your soul, like maybe your soul's coming out, giving you a dream and saying like, oh, look at it from my point of view. Have this new information before you decide, you know? what I see coming though with this success card is like your intuition leading you to like joy and stability, 10 of Pentacles. So I feel like the outcome is the 10 of Pentacles and your own intuition taking you there. But I do feel like over the next 20 years you're gonna be just kind of slowly sloughing off some stuff that doesn't fit you anymore. Honestly, I think that's kind of what's nice about Pluto, is that it goes so slow. You know, like other things go very fast, like the moon. You know, it only stays in a sign for like a day and a half or something. But Pluto takes its time going through. It doesn't throw that transformation at you all at once. It's like very slowly. Like the first thing that you're gonna let go of is like this person, place, or thing that told you that you didn't have value. You know, that's the first thing that you're cutting loose. I also feel like that could be, you know, this value is attached to love, you know. So I think the way you view love is going to change, the way you view yourself and what kind of love there is to give, receive, and what really is going on, the bigger picture, what is love. It's all changing. And it's not going to be overnight. It's going to be over the next 20 years. I was thinking about it and I'm like, I'll be 80 years old by the time Pluto goes into another sign. So it's a long transformation and slow and probably not as like, it won't knock you down. It's just like, it looks to me like it's like layer by layer taking stuff, right? Like you've got this, some kind of fear around someone from your childhood, you know, something you nightmare about. Like that's going to kind of slowly, you're going to get like epiphanies, like from your third eye, maybe visions, maybe a dream, you know. But it's gonna take a while and it's gonna go slow. But I do see like the way you see yourself, the way you take care of yourself, and the where you put yourself on the value, the list of value. You know, where's that? I feel like that's gonna change quite a bit. Oh, I'm glad you get that, Amanda. So Libra will be next here. 133.46. Libra, here's what it's saying about you. Passionate, inspired new era. Creative ideas flow with ease. You will take these things more seriously. You develop a deep desire to take control over your own artistic visions. A passion project takes on a new meaning for you. Your quest for self-expression will be unstoppable. Your love life will become more intense, and deeper connections is what you'll crave. So, it's a passionate and inspired new era. It looks like you guys are going to be creating some cool stuff. What did I do with those? I feel like I don't like the way that one tarot deck is shuffling. I'm going to grab a different one. I don't know why. It's just maybe I need a new deck. I guess I have had that one a long time. So I'm going to use this one. Spirits, angels, guides, ancestors, archangels, ascended masters. Let's see what's going on for Libra. Passionate and inspired. Yeah, I feel like you're kind of being led to do something, you know, do what's best for yourself too. So that kind of seems like it's a theme. It's almost like Spirit is saying, like, you have done everything for everyone else, Libra. Now it's time to, like, really be honest with yourself. Like, what do you need, you know? So, this is pretty good. What I see happening here is I feel like you're on the fence about something. You're trying to figure something out. You can't decide. You can't decide which way to go, right? You do receive clarity here about which way to go. I think the thing that's hard for you, Libra, is because you're going to have to do what's best for you. And you're Libra. And so I feel like most of the time you put everybody else first because you think you want everybody to have fairness. And so you go out of your way to make sure everyone has it. I think what's happening is you're going to have to be putting yourself first, doing what's best for you. And that's what's going to bring the change. That's what's going to set you in this motion of going forward into your wish fulfillment. Now, this has something to do with creative endeavors, right? It has something to do with money, obviously, and it has something to do with wish fulfillment. So, and healing. So let's clarify the Two of Pentacles. Why is the Two of Pentacles here for Libra? You're trying to decide maybe about love, King of Cups. I feel like what you're trying to do is trying to decide if you should go for, like, I think you're just trying to figure out what you even want in love. And maybe that's one of the boundaries that you're setting for yourself. Like, you're seeing it different now. Seven of Wands. Like, you've been through some shit. And then the Queen of Swords is here. And that's your energy. And you're deciding, like, where you want to put it, you know? And taking your heart out of things, taking your emotions out, and you're just using logic, which is good because that's going to, because I see you really guarded. Like, tell me why the Seven of Swords is here for. Okay, so what's happening here is Seven of Swords. This is can be go two different ways, but here's what it's saying to me today. It's saying, like, you're needing to put yourself first, and it's gonna feel, you're gonna feel almost like you're betraying yourself, you know, like you, because you never ever put yourself first, but Spirit's asking you to, you know. And this could be about, like, the passionate endeavor, Three of Pentacles. This is about someone coming in and saying, like, I really love what you do, want to work with me? And then where you're going to check in with yourself is, what's best for me? Should I work with this person? I think the answer is yes, because the Emperor is here. And I think you're manifesting this Emperor energy. And maybe you're even manifesting this person to come in and work with you. Or you yourself could be, like, starting a business, doing what's best for you, putting yourself first. Could be a side hustle, you know, could start as a side hustle, but I'm telling you, it brings in stability. King of Pentacles is here. Why is the King of Pentacles here for Libra? Yeah. Whatever this endeavor is, this person that you know, there's a couple people working together here. You're manifesting success. You're manifesting Emperor energy, winner, making it work. And it is, like, it's going to bring in stability, joy, Four of Wands. Like this could even be like have love attached to it if you wanted to. So then you get this Ace of Swords, like it's clarity, like for the first time you're like understanding something new. And it's about making a decision. And it's the two of wands. So this clarity is like you realize where you really want to go. You realize how far you can go. And you're just super excited, Knight of Swords. And you go for it as fast as you can. You just, whoo. The Knight of Swords is here 2 times, right next to each other. So let's clarify this Knight of Swords in the center, which is your central energy. This is you going for it. Going straight for it. Okay, yeah. So you're going straight down this new path. It's new. Like, I'm not going to undo all these cards, but what I'm seeing is like, I feel like you're following your passions. You're also following your love. You've got a lot of pages here, which there's 3. So, which tells me like everything is starting over, right? Like you've got new paths and they're exciting. Really exciting. The Page of Pentacles, maybe a new job. The Page of Cups, something you love. The Page of Fire, wands. Something that excites you. And like by doing this, follow your passions. What's happening is you're causing a transformation inside yourself just by following all these new ideas that you have that are coming. They're coming from a place of love. They could be even coming from a place of pain, because it's the Queen of Cups, right? And she's really emotional, but she also surrenders things. And I feel like these decisions that you're making. Oh, hi, Jess. I'm on Libra. So I what I'm saying is like I feel this is the Pluto thing. But I feel like you're having like a whole bunch of new opportunities coming up for you. Now remember, this is a 20-year cycle. But I do feel like it's a much happier place for you. You're basing these things off your heart. You're going toward something that's coming from your heart. So like these are about ideas and making money and creation, creative ideas. So it's basically following your heart to these new paths, and each one of them is an opportunity for growth. And I see just like a complete transformation coming with this 10 of Swords, right? This is what's going to transform you, is all of these passion projects. Like I don't know what you're doing, but you're freaking manifesting, because the Magician card is here. Tell me what Libra is manifesting, Spirit. Yeah, and it is kind of like, this is about following your passions to like a new you. So you're manifesting here. You're manifesting judgment. You're manifesting alignment. This card is about alignment. Aligning up your chakras, lining up body, mind, and soul. Making that decision. And you're manifesting for that to happen. You're like, I need to be in alignment with my higher self. So I also see you meditating. 4 of Pentacles. I see you meditating about what you want. I see you meditating in order to get the clarity on how to manifest, you know? Like, I feel like you're going in brand new directions. I do see like a new cycle here and an old cycle closing out. So you are saying goodbye to an old way of life, and you're opening up yourself to this new one. It's the one where you decide what it looks like, right? You're following your passions. I mean, Spirit's giving you really great ideas. I feel like you're kind of got some fear here. Or you're hanging on to something. Tell me what that's about. This could be a relationship. The Empress is coming out. And you do have the Emperor up there. Right by the Manifest card. Again. So the Empress is coming out. You're hanging on to this because it's a big love, whoever this is. It's like 10 cups of love, and you are really hanging on. But Spirit's coming in to show you the truth about something about this relationship. There's the big sword of truth and the King of Swords. So I feel like you're hanging on to something that was over. Possibly you even cut it out here. They could be a match for you. It definitely looks like it, because you have the King, Queen of Swords looking at me, and then you have the Emperor, Empress looking at me. And I think this relationship was, I don't know what happened, but it didn't work out. But you can't seem to let go of it. You know, like you're still hanging on to this. And so Spirit is showing you something very quickly with the Eight of Swords. Like they're giving you clarity on the truth of this matter. And I want to know what the truth is. Can you tell me what's this King of Swords want to say? What do they need to do? Okay, Six of Pentacles. Okay, so here's what it could mean. It could mean that all this time you've been hanging on to this relationship. You thought you had a divine connection, Emperor, Empress. Maybe you thought it was a twin flame. At any rate, you loved them, Ten of Pentacles. Hi, Dad. I think the truth that they're showing you is this was a karmic relationship. Like, tell me what this karmic relationship brought for Libra. What happened? What did they learn? It brought you... Okay, at the end of the day, what it's bringing you is alignment. It came here because it hurt you so deeply. It feels like a Nine of Wands. Like, you could be in a victim mentality about this, but you're going to let that go, I'm sure. But I feel like that's why this person was in your life. It was to trigger you into growing. Because I feel like you're meant to do something bigger. You know, you've got the Nine of Wands, the Chariot. And I feel like Spirit just wants you to know the truth of it. Like, your path isn't tangled with this person's path. Like, you don't have to have this person in order to do your thing. I think you're learning that. And I think the truth, what they're telling you is like, this wasn't the divine thing that you thought. It was here to trigger you into growing. So here you've got this Chariot and the Nine of Cups in the so it looks like your spirit is driving you straight toward your wish fulfillment. Yeah, you made it. It's like you did it. Like you learned the lesson, the Hierophant's here. You did it. Like, and this is the lesson. It's the lesson that this person that you thought was your emperor was really just a karmic person, maybe to trigger you into like finding the real one, or finding your real value just by yourself. Like, you don't need someone else to make you valuable, right? I feel like that's what you're learning. And I feel like also you're learning like your own higher self is going to get you where you want to go. And that's that. I feel like this healing, Four of Swords is over here. And what you're healing from is like, you're healing from something very painful here. It could have to do with the Lovers again. I mean, you're definitely having some sort of love relationship crisis here. And remember that the reading is about creative ideas. It's about being taken in a new direction. I mean, you have the Chariot twice. And you also have pain attached to that. So some of these creative ideas could be actually channeled through that pain, you know. I mean, think of some of the greatest love songs in history. They all came from some kind of painful situation, you know, and then they channeled it and then expressed it and let it go. And that's what transforms us. So I don't know if you're a singer, I don't know, but I feel like the big truth that you're finding out is that this person was a karmic person that stimulated growth, not what you thought. Not what you thought, twin flame or whatever it was you thought. Like, that's for somebody. I don't know who. that piece of information would change a lot if you really thought you were supposed to be with someone, which a lot of people do. They're like, that's my person. I've been there and I've even felt that way before, but it doesn't mean just because we have those feelings that it even has to go that way. You know, we do have free will. And if someone has, you know, hurt us enough and it's time to change that, then you just got to do what's best for you, you know. So that's what I see happening for you. Hi, Dan. I am at Scorpio now, and I'm at what, 2 hours? I'm just halfway through. I have 5 left. Okay, let's go on with Scorpio then. Scorpio says, your domestic life is changing. Your concept of home will look different than it does now. You'll take on a new role in your family or shift the dynamic in some way. It's an important time to address any tension or resentment in your closest family ties. Don't be afraid to dig deep into your past and focus on inner child healing. You will create a more solid foundation on which your life can be built on, going forward and upward. So, this is about your home life changing. So let's get some... Hey, Dad, I think my day is going pretty good. So far, so good. Seems like my day goes so fast. Have you guys been noticing that? Before you know it, it's like dinner time already. Seems like I just got up. Okay, let's ask for Scorpio Spirit. This is the Pluto transit into Aquarius. Your concept of home will look different than it does now. Show me what it's going to look like. Well, right now, it looks like worry. It looks like struggle. It looks like maybe uncomfortable. Maybe something needs to change. Looks like you're laying out outside with maybe Well, big changes here. I feel like you feel stuck somewhere. Um, well, the first thing I see is you have 3 8s on here, and 8s are about action that causes change. So let's talk about them. The 8 of Cups, it's about walking away, but this one is about, like, I don't know, being homeless with a child is what it looks like. Being out in the cold. And this could mean like you hated your life so bad, there was such a bad fight that you left and now you're kind of homeless. Or it could mean that you're in a tight spot and things need to change, you know? The 8 of Swords, this is about overthinking. It's about feeling like you're stuck to something or stuck somewhere, unable to leave. 8 of Swords. And the 8 of Wands is spirit activity. It's spirit help. I think the very first 8 of Wands in the Rider-Waite, you know, it looks like 8 wands, like just flying through the air. And it was about spirit, like shooting love at you or whoever the card was about, right? And I feel like the 8 of Wands means spirit activity in your life. Spirit actually causing an action that causes the change. The 8 of Swords, the action that causes the change is cutting the rope. Like understanding the truth. You're not stuck, you know? And the 8 of Cups, the action is walking away so that you can make a change in your life. So I do see like a lot of changes. Now remember, Scorpio, this will be over the last... Shit, I forgot to write the time down for Scorpio. You guys. 1:58. Shoot. So I'll write down 1:55 and I'll figure it out. Okay, so what I see is your domestic life is changing. So I feel like you feel stuck in your life, in your home life, right? I feel like you're anxious and you have nightmares. I feel like you're all up all night a lot. I feel like there's been a lot of turmoil in your home life. And I feel like, I mean, you even feel like this sometimes, like stagnant, like you're not going anywhere. You're growing into the tree. There's a lot of discontent here. There's a stinking tower coming. There's something going to be illuminated for you. I do see sun. I do see the star and a transformation at the bottom of the deck. So there are big things happening for you, Scorpio. Of course, this is kind of, I mean, Pluto's your planet, you know? So I would imagine that this is going to be deep stuff. Like this spread looks like maybe you've been in kind of a pretty hard spot for a while. This is for the next 20 years too, Dan. So, you know, like this is what Scorpio is doing, or I mean, Pluto's doing for Scorpio. The way they're living is changing, you know. Okay, so let's clarify, like, the 9 of Swords. Like, what's going on here? Wow. Okay, Emperor. So I feel like you're going from this place of worry and up all night, and I feel like what Pluto is bringing you is power and change, you know, and the ability to change it, and understanding that you possess the power to create your own life. You are the Emperor here. This is an Aries vibe. But I feel like you're going from like this worried, up all night anxiety to, no. I feel like Pluto's bringing you in this Emperor energy. And I feel like what you're going to see is how easily you can manifest things. Do you want to look again? See? Like you're understanding your divinity, for one. That's one thing it's bringing in. Like, if that's the first thing. And then you've got this Five of Wands, which is like, it can be struggle. Tell me what's happening with the Five of Wands. Okay, Five of Wands. Okay, this has devil energy attached to it. Five of Wands. So there's something you're struggling with here. What is it? Why is the devil in the Five of Wands here for Scorpio? Okay, so this is like your... the devil for you is like a mindset. You know, you've got the Five of Wands, which is struggle. You've got the Five of Pentacles, which is feeling like, I don't have anything to offer. And then you've got this discontent look. This can also be like drinking too much. It can be like sitting here looking at these cups going, you know, just feeling like shit. And what they're giving you instead of that, like what's changing, is like, again, it's your power. It's the King of Wands. I mean, isn't that Minor Arcana Emperor? Absolutely. So then you've got this Eight of Cups here. Like, something is changing. Something's changing. Empress energy. Why is the Empress here? Why is the Empress here with the Eight of Cups? Okay. So this is someone, I feel like maybe they broke your heart, or this could be like a mom thing too. Like if you have mom issues with your, you know, from when you're a child. Because it could be, because this Eight of Cups is kind of like someone sleeping outside in the cold, right? And then the Empress comes out with the Three of Swords. So there could be something going on with a childhood wound. Something that's got to be changed and healed, you know. So how are you changing that for Scorpio? The World. Ending. There's an ending to that cycle. I feel like what's coming in after it, holy cow, it's love. It's Knight of Cups and Ten of Cups. You're letting go of that feeling. This is an old childhood wound. This is the one about the Empress. I feel like for some of you, it's about your mom. And it's a pain that's been bothering you for such a long time. And this activity of Pluto is going to help you release that. That's exactly where it's at. It's in your domestic life. So you're going to get to see a different perspective of what happened in your home life. And it might look something like you understand, I don't know, how it shaped you to be who you are, you know, because, I mean, you can't really hate her too bad, because you've got Emperor energy, you've got King of Wands energy, you know, and, I mean, we don't get those powers unless we've been through a lot, you know. We just don't find them. If we're cruising along and we just have a happy-go-lucky life, we just don't find the gifts because there's no need to dig deeper. It's the pain and the suffering that make us dig. And that's what's happening here. Tell me about the Eight of Swords. Like, you're cutting yourself free from some old ideology, Scorpio. Yeah, what is this? I think you're just going to make a decision to let it go. I think you're just going to quit overthinking about it. You're healing with the Star, And you're also, this is wish fulfillment. So you're starting to see like the gifts coming in here. And I think the gifts that you're receiving, the wish fulfillment, the clarity, possibly a new path that you're going down, heading toward the wish fulfillment, is allowing you to like let loose of these old things that held you back. Tell me why the Knight of Swords is here. It's very fast action, air energy. It's energy that changes something. Knights mean change. And this knight is fast, and he doesn't really sit around and think about it forever, right? So, wow, here's what's happening that's changing. I feel like you probably must have let go of some kind of, yeah, like this stuckness feeling. And then here comes in the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and then the King of Pentacles. So I feel like this Knight of Swords is some sort of a message, someone coming in. Yeah, because it's this Page of Swords. This could be somebody that you know already, but they're coming in with some kind of new information. I feel like they're offering you love, and I feel like it is a stable offer, you know, and it's an offer of a new beginning, and they love you. And that's in the center of your reading. And I feel like actually this is going to happen quite quickly, and it could be an aid for you, because you have that King of Pentacles here, and right below it's the Queen. So you've got a couple of matches here. And you have the Emperor, Empress as well. Tell me what the Tower is. Well, it's something to do with the Wheel of Fortune, and it's something that makes you really sad. Five of Cups. What the hell's happening here? This is something that made you go off balance. This might be a relationship or something that you're leaving behind, you know. Could have something to do with an air sign. Tell me what that wheel is bringing in for Scorpio. Justice, a new perspective. So there's some kind of tower moment in the next 20 years. You know, it could be about this middle person, this King, Queen of Cups, this offer, right? Only because there's a Knight of Swords in both piles. So I'm thinking like, I don't know, maybe this Knight of Swords offers you something, and then it just doesn't work out. And then it's like you're back here again. You know, it's almost like you're back here again. I feel like there's a few ups and downs for you, Scorpio. I'm sorry, but it looks like it. But, I mean, 20 years, shit, you know? Tell me what the Four of Cups is here about. Okay, so it's about the lovers, yeah. A new beginning. I feel like this is saying, like, you do have a new opportunity. It will be successful. Just be patient, is what it's saying. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like this is you and your own stability here. Yeah, understanding your strength. Could be a reconciliation here after the Tower. Oh my God. Do you see what they're saying? Man. So I feel like, honestly, I feel like, you know, you get this opportunity with this thing in the middle, and then for some reason it doesn't work out, and then it does, and then back to the drawing board, you know. Tell me why the Tower is here. So confusing. I might have bit off more than I can chew with a 20-year freaking reading, right? Okay, so it's basically whatever it is, like this tower, this same tower. So like it works out, then it doesn't, then it does, then it doesn't. It really does. Like, this is something, honestly, I don't know who it is, but a Scorpio, it's someone that you just can't let go of. Then you are so connected to them, and you don't want to let them go. Tell me why the Eight of Wands is here, Spirit. What are you doing for Scorpio with this Pluto stuff? Well, they're showing you your stability on your own, Queen of Pentacles. And they're leaving it up to you, like, what to do. I feel like they're giving you another chance, another opportunity. Ace of Wands. It's like you have this new opportunity. What is the new opportunity? Tell me in a card what that looks like. What are they seeing in this Ace of Wands? It could be a new opportunity with this person, right? You're struggling with it, though. Five of Swords and Nine of Swords. This is the same person that's been causing you this shit the whole time. But it's the cause of the transformation as well inside you. So, I mean, there's one person who's causing, like, a bunch of growth for you. Or unless you're just dealing with, like, 85 people, you could be. You know, like, I only said that I thought they were the same because, like, these two have the the Knight of Swords together, and then this had a tower and this had a tower, and that sort of, like, makes it look like it's the same too, right? It is this person, and I want you to see who it is. It is your soul friend. Now, it looks to me like this could be the very same person all the way through the reading that stimulates your growth and shows you something different. What's it showing you again? About the way you look at your home, your family, your stability. It's completely changing. So remember when it was saying, like, address any tension. Don't be afraid to dig deep into your past and focus on your inner child healing. It will create a more solid foundation. And right up here is where the inner child wounding is. It's up here with this Empress. And I think, like, this Empress can be your mom, but it can also be someone that embodies the Empress for you, someone that's a vibe match for you when you're in the Emperor energy, right? And this person triggers you with something that they do that makes you heal this inner child wounding. I just did a reading for someone yesterday that was that story. You know, like, people come into our life and, yeah, they're soul friends. Do I know how long they're going to stay? No. But I can tell you that they're going to trigger you into healing. And isn't that enough to know? Are they going to stay forever? I don't know. But I know they're going to change you. And I know that it's a blessing. And I know that they're your soul friend. That's about all I know. And that's what I see happening here. Like, there's a lot of triggering going on by one person or a bunch of people, but it is all about the inner child wounding, the mother. The mother issues, you know, with the Empress. Okay. I just got done with Scorpio. Joni, if you want to look at Libra was at 13346, Joni. All right, so now Sag. 1, 2, 1, 6, 2, 6. So Sagittarius. So Spirit is saying, like, what? It's in your communication house. So the way you express yourself is going to change. You'll find yourself seeking deeper meaning in everyday interactions and relate to the world around you in a more meaningful way. Small talk isn't cutting it anymore. You will dismantle the most basic things you have ever learned about life, rebuilding your mindset. Are you a dreamer? Yes. But you're discovering the power in simply being present. Wow. You're discovering your power in being present. And your words have power. When you speak, trust that others will listen. Wow, Sag. Hi, Sean. No, I haven't done Aquarius yet. We're just on Sag, and then Cap, and then Aqua, and then Pisces. So we're getting there. Sag is now. So, let's see. Sagittarius. Angels, spirits, guides, ancestors, archangels. Need some direction for Sagittarius about the Pluto, Aquarius traveling going on over the next 20 years. Let's see what's going on for Sag with that Pluto. What's transforming in their communication? Can you show me? Okay, so you're manifesting something. I think you're manifesting some kind of change, temperance. You're trying to change some energy. It looks like you're kind of overthinking something here. That's the central energy too. But I feel like there's soul friends here to help, coming in to help you untangle some stuff. Because you have a decision that you have to make and you're just feeling like you don't know what to do. You need to start making plans for this transformation. Wow, this is a kind of heavy reading. Okay, so this is about your communication. And it could be about communication with a kid too. The way you express yourself in a love situation, maybe. Maybe there was a fight. Maybe there will be some sort of an apology. I think you're manifesting something that will change the way you see yourself. It's going to change your path. Tell me what you're manifesting here over this transit. Yeah, you're manifesting freedom. It's the 8 of Swords. So you're manifesting trying to like unfuck yourself. Tell me what the 5 of Swords is. This might be what you're worried about here. So the 5 of Swords, it's about love. It could be about a mom, or it could be about, you know, a mother figure. And you're left here wondering, like, what should I do? I feel like maybe there's love here, but there's discord, you know, like a fight. Tell me about the Page of Cups. This could be an apology, or like, remember, we're working on your communication. So this could be, you know, sending a letter of apology, asking for another chance, you know, Ace of Wands. Tell me more about that Page of Cups. Okay, so the Page of Cups and the Ace of Wands. It's about a Two of Cups relationship. So that's a soul friend, you know. And the need to change the energy, you know, or to be patient with this situation. I feel like something happened. But I also feel like it's saying something is transforming. And it's this devil energy that's changing. Tell me what the devil energy is. You've got the devil clarified by the death card. So it's like that something's transforming. It could be like the way you see yourself. Yeah, I feel like you're being shown the truth of who you are. The sun is coming out, right? So that's abundance and joy. So like, I feel like instead of seeing yourself the way you have been seeing yourself through a cracked mirror, I feel like the sun's shining down. They're going to show you your true self, the value in your true self. And then I think that helps you let go as well as speak up. Tell me what the Temperance card is. What's the Temperance card? What's changing here for Sag? Clarify the Temperance card, please. Yeah, it's about fear. Seven of Swords. This one is like she's clinging to a tree, right? This is what you're trying to work through. This is what Pluto is doing for you. Like, it's helping you like release those fears and transmute it into action. Like, what's replacing the Seven of Swords? What are you going to give them instead when they release it? Seven of Pentacles, even exchange. So you release yourself from the fear, and then you realistically look at it and say, where do I want to put this energy in? Where should I invest? And then you get to decide. So they're saying like, release the fear, and then that's when you get to make the decision, when you're not making it from a fear spot. That's what this Pluto thing is doing for you. It's kind of like, I don't know, washing out the fear for you. Washing out the fear of speaking up or saying how you feel. That's kind of what I feel like is happening. Like, it happens to a lot of us. I mean, tell me what the Eight of Swords is here for. Clarify the Eight of Swords. Okay, yeah. I mean, this fear has you so stuck like Chuck, right? Stuck in this energy. This could be about a job, like having a new job, or it could be about a child, because the Page of Swords is here. But at any level, I feel like Spirit is really helping move you out of that energy. Where are you taking them? Where are you taking them? What are you giving them when you take them out of there? A new beginning. That's where they're taking you. So, who knows what that looks like? It probably looked like different for everybody. There's 3 cups here, and I always feel like that's about angels coming in to help you, and I really do feel like it. There's a lot of negative charged cards here, you know, and the reason that is because these are all the things that Pluto's going to remove for you. This negative energy, this inability to make a choice, you know. Tell me what that's all about. What are you blindfolding yourself about here? Why is the Two of Swords here for Sag? It could be about work, or it could be about love, because you got the Lovers and the Eight of Pentacles. So now I'm pretty sure you have all the eights here. So big changes caused by action. Tell me what you're planning for in the Knight of Pentacles. What's this? This is about making a plan and walking toward it. Like you're taking the law into your own hands here. What do I want? Another Knight of Pentacles, clarifying that. And then the Queen of Wands. Yeah, you're making it happen. I feel like you're very confident here. See, you're replacing like all this fear and drudgery and like I don't know what to do. And you're replacing them with absolute confidence. Queen of Wands. I see the King of Pentacles at the bottom. So I feel like you're going to understand your stability within yourself too. It's amazing what being able to speak your truth does for a person, you know? And that's what I see, like, kind of happening for you. Like, all these fears are going to be removed so that you can speak your truth. And this new path that you're going down could have something to do with sharing those truths that you learn over this change, you know, that's going on. It's just going to be a change that is gradual, I think. Like it's like an onion, you know, 20 years. Peel one thing off and then another. I didn't even know someone was here. But it sounds like someone is. All right, so next is Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. So here's... Now, Pluto's been in your sign for 20 years. So your identity has changed in powerful ways. But over the next 20 years, you're going to find yourself reshaping your personal values and resources. You're taking control of your financial life in a new way, dismantling deep-rooted issues about money and self-worth, whether you feel like you have a little or you're overly materialistic. These next two decades show you to appreciate all that you do have, focusing on the present moment. So I feel like that's the second time they've mentioned being in the present in the astrology. So I think that might be a big thing. Okay, Capricorn. Yep, I see you cutting yourself loose here. Cutting yourself loose from something that's not true. Yeah, you're getting clarity. A new cup of love. What's that again? Reshaping your personal values and resources. Well, this looks like a bunch of love coming in as well. And you got the Ace of Cups, the King of Cups, and then a bunch of decisions. Uh-oh. That was the Three of Swords. So, like everybody else, something painful probably going to shift here. And I think it is about love, and it could be about like cutting yourself free from that, or like getting out of the overthinking about it, right? That's what it kind of looks like. So let's look at the Eight of Swords. What are you cutting yourself free from here? What's Pluto showing you here for truth that you get to let go of something? This is like feeling like you're stuck in something. Could be about love. Yeah, so basically what they're doing is they're giving you some kind of balance about this. Like you're going from feeling stuck into like understanding why this even happened to you. Why it was even placed in your life. Like a little... Okay. So, and then you got the Six of Pentacles, which is like equal give and take. So let's clarify that. But I see you being successful over here, like successfully cutting yourself free. Like once you understand like what it gave you, and maybe what it gave you is the success, right? The Six of Pentacles is clarified by a tower. So there could be a tower coming at some point. It is a karmic thing. Tell me more about the Tower and the Six of Pentacles. It is about love. It's about something that you wanted, and it's about a fight. So there will be something there. Reshaping your personal value and resources. Okay. So that looks like it's working out good. Like it seems like it wasn't fair and then it just works out. 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups. Why is the 5 of Wands? What's going on? Like, this looks like a fight. Why is the 5 of Wands here for Capricorn? What's going on? It could be about some people that you work with. It could be while you're working with someone. It seems like a burden, but this is a blessing. The 6 of Pentacles thing. I mean, it's leading you down like a new path. It seems like it's a burden, but it works out real good. Like, these are some people that agree with you about stuff. Maybe they're friends. Maybe you guys are doing something together. But I kind of feel like there's, you know, like you've got Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. So new beginnings, right? And then tell me what the sun is showing to Capricorn here. What are you showing Capricorn? What can they... Sorry, I got some cards all messed up here. Tell me about the sun. Clarify the sun. Okay. I do feel like this is something about work. What is this about? Powerful ways you reshaping your resources. Yeah, this looks like a new way to make money. It's something that just seems to like drop out of the something, like it just sort of appears. And then it takes you in a new direction. You love it. There could even be love coming in with it. Like it's work, but there's also Ace of Cups. There's also King of Cups. And then there's also Knight of Swords. So I feel like something really big is changing here with your work. And then while you're doing it, like let's say you're just going down a new path, doing something you really dig. It was a big jump, but you did it. It's your wish fulfillment. You're like, fuck, you know, I feel great doing this. And as an added bonus, you meet someone there that like digs the same stuff as you and it works out. You know, there's a new offer here and it's sincere and it happens really fast. And it's all due to following your passions, you know, and deciding to invest in yourself, right? And then let me see why this 3 of Swords is here. What's happening with this? Okay. Wow. This really kind of throws you for a loop. So you're going to have some kind of pain attached here with the 3 of Swords. Something hurts you. Something hurts you. It kind of knocks you off your axis a little bit. I feel like it really does a number on you too. Like there will be a moment in time when you just feel like I don't have anything to give. But it isn't true, you know, because Spirit is saying like you feel like this, but they're going to show you that you are lovable, that you are valuable, you know, King of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. I mean, this situation is basically teaching you to love yourself and find your own value. You know, this heartbreak. Is there anything else you want to tell me? Tell me what the Page of Wands is. I feel like this is the new path, the new idea. You know, it's talking about like a new, you know, gift, something new to you, right? Something you didn't know you had. Okay, yeah, it gives you a lot of confidence. I feel like wow. So the Page of Wands is being clarified by the Two of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Lovers. So I feel like there's an opportunity coming in from a soul friend. You find them attractive or they find you really attractive. Like one or the other, you know. But I see you guys going somewhere together. Maybe for work. It is going to be fair. Tell me where are you going in the Chariot with the Lover? Could be dealing with a Scorpio. But you're going toward a transformation. Show me what is coming in. I see strength. I see forward movement, and I see stability. So I feel like whoever this soul friend is helping you transform some pain. You know, transmute the energy from some pain. Maybe they're showing you how valuable that they feel you really are. So those are some of the things coming for you from this Pluto thing. I do, you know, there's a few things, but it basically looks pretty dang good. Remember these people that come in, man, it looks like pain or whatever. But that's what's causing your transformation. So try and keep that in mind. Like the next time something painful happens, just try to remember that everything painful causes a change in us, and it's usually something that we plan for, you know, like before we came here, right? So Aquarius is next. Let's see here. 2 to 3. Okay, Aquarius, Pluto will challenge you to make peace with the fact that you can't control what other people think about you. Oh, yeah, I read this one. You're finding your personal source of power. You may drastically change your looks and overall presence. This is a new era for your identity. Embrace your evolution. This is a total phoenix from the ashes. This is like burning all the way to the ground and rising back up. Okay. So, basically, you're going to be making peace with what other people think about you. Man, that's good. Who wouldn't want that? I think all of us worry about that for some reason. I think we all go through it, right? And it's a constant process to let it go. Like, who cares? I feel like my give a shit kind of started leaving when I was around 55. But I still worry a little bit. You know what I mean? I still have that. So this is a big transformation for you, Aquarius. Like just learning not to worry about what other people think. Yeah, transformation, transmuting energy. The Temperance card. So you might be getting really good at that. Transmuting energy, you know. I feel like when you do, this is what causes your big transformation is your own decision, right? Your own decision to choose yourself. I'm sorry it's so loud. That's why I usually only do them when no one's here. I must be getting late. Okay. So, what I see happening here is It's like a big transmuting of energy here, and then you get to this place where you decide to go ahead and choose yourself and invest yourself in yourself. That just almost makes me mad that this is... I'm just going to end the video because I know that it's too loud from upstairs. And shit, I only have Aqua and Pisces left. Okay, I'll just keep going. All right. So, so the transformation is coming. I see stability coming, like understanding it. I see you making plans, and I see you reaching the Ten of Pentacles, going very quickly. I feel like you're manifesting all of it. Once you get rolling here, you're just off and running. And I feel like you're comfortable in your own skin and you're done apologizing. You know, you're getting big downloads of like what to do next, and then manifesting it, you know. Tell me about the Ten of Swords for Aquarius. Okay, so this is about grieving, like grieving, worrying about something. It could be about a water sign, maybe even a Cancer. The moon is here. I feel like they did something. They made you cry, and you're letting that go in this Pluto thing. You're like, this, no, I'm not crying about this anymore. I'm gonna learn from it, and I'm gonna walk into this new cycle. I want to end that chapter. I want a new chapter, and it begins with stability, King of Pentacles, and Ten of Pentacles right there too. Show me a little bit about that. So, like, I feel like you're researching something about something new, like you're learning something new. Page of Swords. It's like investigating. It's like researching it. Maybe going higher level of learning, maybe. And there might be some people around here, naysayers here. Five of Wands. This looks like people like, and these could very well be people that you love, right? I feel like that's what it's saying. Like, you're not going to give one shit when this happens, because you're focused and you know what you want and you're getting it. You're walking right toward it. So I feel like there will be some people talking shit about whatever this new thing is. You're going to learn something new. You might, who knows what it's about. But there are some people who are in disagreement. But as long as you know it's what you want, Nine of Pentacles, or Nine of Cups, who gives one shit about what anybody else thinks? That's what's happening to you through this. That's exactly what it even said. You're getting to the place where you're like, fuck you. This is my life. I'm the one making the decisions. And what you've been doing is researching something. Maybe you've been deep diving too. Like, what do I want to do? What do I want to be? You know? I mean, like, I'm 60 and I still want to know what I want to be. You know what I mean? Like, what do I want to be when I grow up? I'm 60. It's crazy, right? Big changes, big, fast changes, because you're manifesting your dreams. Tell me more. Yeah, you're going really fast in the Chariot. Whatever you're doing with this, over this, whatever you're learning or researching or whatever you're doing, it's in alignment with your soul, and it's going to take you real far. I do see you manifesting it. So I'm not sure when this is happening, but it does have to do with your money. And I think it's going to help you, like, let go of some anxiety. I don't know why, but maybe because of Spirit, Eight of Wands. You definitely are working with Spirit here. Maybe that's part of it. Like, you're consciously talking to Spirit and saying, like, yeah, I need to change my life. And so you do. And then here's the wish fulfillment. And then here's this Six of Wands. Like, I mean, Six of Swords, right? This is where Spirit leads you out of there. And they're like, okay, all you got to do is ask. Come on, let's go. So that's kind of what I see for you. You're just manifesting, like, stability and peace in your life. And Yeah, there is a blip in here about some people talking shit. But, and that's what the whole astrology was about. You're going to learn to not care. And that is a superpower. Remember the other day when I was talking about superpowers? Not giving a shit what people think about you is a fucking superpower. That's one of them. Pisces is next. 2, 4, 6, 3, 7. Okay, Pisces. Introspective and subtle. You'll be dealing with the forces of the unconscious mind, exploring your past, your shadow side, and your psyche. Check yourself when acting on impulse to see if you can uncover hidden motives, because you're learning to discern between your emotions and intuition in a more powerful way than ever before. Your dreams may become more intense, so getting serious about a mystical practice can help you focus on these senses. So, sounds like Spirit's going to be working with you through dreams. Maybe they're teaching you something that you didn't really realize before about yourself. You're learning to decipher between emotions and intuition. Another superpower, right? Learning to decipher between the two. Okay, am I really making this decision off my intuition, or am I making it out of fear or love or, whatever? Well, let's look at Pisces. I actually kind of like your superpower, Pisces. Let's see. Okay, so the first thing is justice. So yeah, that's a superpower as well. Being able to find the justice in a bad situation. Wheel of Fortune is here. And then the King of Pentacles. And that King of Pentacles kept wanting to show itself. So I feel like you're really working on your own stability here. I think you're seeing the justice in some sort of situation. And when you do, I feel like it just changes everything. It could just change the way you see it, right? The Hanged Man is here. A new beginning with the Ace of Wands. Manifesting. Wow, these are almost all major arcanas, you guys. Something big going on for Pisces here. Okay. Okay, so what I do see here is you do have one divine, or not divine, but vibrational match here. It's the King and Queen of Pentacles. So someone very stable, someone that meets you in energy, and possibly money maybe. So let's clarify the Justice card. Show me what's happening with the Justice card here. What are they finding justice in with Pluto? What are they finding justice in with Pluto? Okay. 10 of Pentacles and the Devil card. Why is the Devil here? Strength, transformation, a new beginning. So this Devil is the shadow side that they're talking about, right? So exploring your past, your shadow side, and your psyche. So that's what you're looking at. And I think when you explore it, I feel like what you find out is going to transform you. I do see you maybe like bumping up a level on in your spiritual journey here with the Hierophant card. That could be why the wheel is here, but I'm going to ask. What's the wheel bringing in for Pisces? Well, I think it's ending a cycle that you've been in. It's a cycle of like imbalance and back, people talking behind your back and feeling guarded, and I feel like you're being shown like this cycle is stopping, and there's a whole new cycle coming in. It's freedom. Like, that's basically what it's saying here. The wheel's bringing you in freedom and everything you want. 9 of Cups. I think it's bringing in stability. Tell me why you got the 9 of Cups twice here. You're definitely manifesting wish fulfillment. I do see like this couple here. Tell me about this King and Queen of Pentacles. And the manifesting card right in between them. So this is a relationship that's fair and balanced. Could be dealing with a Libra or an Aries or a Gemini. This could be somebody that you work with, somebody that is honest, or like is honest, like shows you they just speak their truth, right? I feel like they also help you do that. Like being unashamed of who you are. Like, this person helps you get grounded into who you really are. Accept it, love it, welcome it. Like, you're finally like kind of falling in love with yourself, but I kind of feel like there's another person that's helping you see it somehow. The Hangman card is here. Tell me what you're seeing in that. What are you seeing in the Hanged Man's card? Okay. In the Hangman's card, it's about looking at things from other perspectives, And I think there was a situation where somebody did something that felt like it was fucked up. It is somebody that you loved. It could be a fire sign. And I think that you really felt shitty about whatever they did. And in this Hangman's card, it's like you understand why. You know what I mean? It's like you do get it. Like, you felt shitty about it before, but for some reason, like, you're seeing it from this person's perspective, and it seemed like they fucked you over, but maybe that's just what they had to do. They had to do that for their own survival, or their own. They put themselves first. And I know people think that's selfish, but it isn't. I know that it hurt you too, because I can see it here, and you're healing from it. You're actually very sad about it being over, right? But I think what your higher self is showing you here is that, like, it was meant to happen that way. Your soul is very pleased with the Judgment card, right? You're whistling your own tune. Your soul's like, yep, we're right on track. Next stop, joy and stability, like party time, hanging out with your friends and family, Tell me what Pisces wishes are with this 9 of Cups. A new beginning. A celebration. Tell me what the Page of Pentacles here. Tell me what it is. It's like it's a new path, right? And it starts with celebrating with the Three of Cups. And then it's got the Ten of Cups. Yeah. Clarity. And that's what you're manifesting. You're manifesting what you want, right? With this Magician card, it's been here twice. You're manifesting clarity and Ten of Cups. So all of these things are coming to light because they're trying to show you, you know, the difference between following your intuition and following your heart, you know, or, yeah. You know, but like when we listen to our, like our human self instead of our higher self, I mean, we get in places like that, you know, like that. So I feel like you're being shown that. And even up here with this person, it's like they did something and at the time you think it's shitty. And then you look at it again and you're like, I can't really be mad at them because they were just doing what was best for themselves. And like, why would you not want them to do that? You know, like your whole, everything is changing. That's what I mean about this energy. Like, it's crazy, right? 20 years. It's going to take 20 years for us to get through this transformation. Pluto in Aquarius. But I'm going to tell you, by the end of it, we're just definitely not going to be the same in some level, right? And for you, Pisces, it's about you understanding the difference between your emotions and your intuition. And I think that's pretty cool. That's a pretty good gift for Pluto to bring, right? Okay, so that's all I got. I love you guys. Thanks for hanging in. Thanks for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Love you so much. Bye.